Royal Duality, Tales for the Silent One, Chapter 6.
The deaths of both High Cleric Blackheath and the manservant Driscoll are unseeable.
Unseeable as in...
As in, I cannot see it. One of the guardians of time, fate, circumstance, or space must have been involved. Or a changeling.
A guardian? Or a changeling, huh? Wow. Well, now I've heard everything. So, no one knows what happened fully with those two. Not even you. You just know that they died?
That is correct. With them out of the way, Sirius was free of his curse and joined Prince Louis and Princess Lily. They approached Ira's inner sanctum, but found that Sam, Warren, and Christian were already in a heated argument with the deity herself.
I've heard enough, Era! Let the Lycan go!
Let him go. I'm not holding him captive. He can come and go as he pleases. All I have done is offered him freedom.
You're playing games with him! Toying with his feelings!
Christian, I'm not an idiot. I can think for myself, you know.
Lou, this is getting out of hand. We've got one chance. Whilst she's distracted, you have to use that lance. I don't know where you got it from, but it's our only option.
Huh?
I hate to admit it, but Warren's head's all over the place. We can't rely on him, and Christian's in a rage. If you don't do something, he will.
The lantern wasn't enough.
No, and normal weapons won't have any effect on her. The moment she smiled when I went to grab my hilt, I realised it would be hopeless, and attempting to injure her would have been the excuse she needed to take Warren over the edge.
Agreed, but I can't kill someone.
You said he was a vampire hunter. He was a vampire cleric too. Whose side are you on?
That disgusting wretch was not my father. My father
Lou,
was a
it
vampire
has to
hunter.
be you. Sprites can't wield fey lances. I know how difficult this will be, but think of what will happen if she corrupts Warren and Oliver. Flowerberry Forest could be destroyed too. I can't bear to lose another home.
But it sounds more like you'll be joining
Prince Louis,
to remember who she
please.
I
vampire.
have to try and sue for peace, Sam. I'm a diplomat.
That's
Lou?
your agenda,
What are you...
not mine.
Great deity, Era. I'm sorry for what the Fae did to your people. I'm certain you did not start the war. I can't imagine the pain it caused you.
Be quiet, little prince. How dare you think you can placate me? You Fae killed my precious children. I took your own as payment. The balance was restored. Then the wretches at the Wizards' Council dishonor my right to privacy. They made a mockery of me by sending their naive errand boy to spy on me when I did them no harm. What right do you have to interfere in our quarrel?
Oliver is my friend. You can't just steal him. Era, this is my home. You've ruined it. But I can forgive you.
You forgive me? What insolence! I don't need your forgiveness.
Let me help you go back to Farkal. I would grant you clemency. Don't force my hand. I don't want to hurt you.
So I can be snatched up by that cretin, that vulture you call a friend. Oh no, little prince. I am not leaving. This is the only place I am safe from that rotting corpse of a man. King Daedric will never have me again. Do you hear me, Christian? I will not be taken back to that chamber of...
Forgive me. I had to put it to an end. Forgive me.
And so, the deity died.
That can't be true. She can't be dead.
Or did she? The prince and his friends did their very best to slay her, but it would seem she survived. Though she was weak and had taken the form of a spider to survive, she managed to escape the Evergreen Castle and was now in a quiet part of the Evergreen Forest. The deity would not be easily found in her weakened state. The great snake deity, Serpentis, did eventually find Ira and offered his hand to her in an unlikely alliance. Serpentis is a tall and slender man. He wears gold and black attire. His skin is tinged with a slightly green hue, and his hair is a deep mossy green color. He has bright yellow eyes and carries himself with confidence. He has handsome features and is often called the most attractive deity. He is very aware of this fact.
Ta-ta-ta, silly little Ira. What do you think you're doing? The bigger creatures will gobble you up if you remain here.
Serpentis, my high cleric perished. I'm so weak.
Oh, did Daedric wipe the smirk off your face again? Dear Arachnid, it is becoming a regular occurrence. My queen and I aren't so combative. In fact, she is very dependent on me these days. Still, we deities must help each other out in desperate times. If you've lost your High Cleric, then we should get you a new one.
Oliver. Faithful Oliver. Return him to me.
All right. The name is a start, but I am a patient creature, not as impulsive as you. This is a long game, and I plan to lay low for a while.
Dear ally of old, I will reward you.
Oh, I demand that you do. But what can a spider give to a snake?
Appeal, in which you are sadly lacking.
Your wit hasn't left you. Very well, Lyra. Let's go and find Oliver.
Well, I guess the plans will have to change now that Oliver's working for the vampire court. Wouldn't you say?
Indeed. The plan will need to change. I suppose that's where you come in, Silent One. Oh, yes. We need you. You look shocked. Didn't you realize? No, I suppose not. I'm afraid you have been deceived.
You didn't realize? Not at all. You didn't doubt this, even once. I thought silent ones were meant to be smart. Though, I guess being talented and smart aren't the same thing. You've been quiet, Green One.
Oh no. What a catastrophe. What peril! What do we do, Silent One? I'm sorry. Oh, it's just too funny. You've gone pale. Oh, did you not realize that Hopeless Klein was actually a ruse? Oh, you didn't, did you? Goodness me, now that is a joke that will leave me in stitches. Say, Ira, it looks like our acting skills are better than we thought.
Indeed, Serpentis. Perhaps it is time we reintroduced ourselves.
With a wave of Serpentis' hand, the appearance of those the Silent One once knew as Isla the Seer and Klein the Interpreter dramatically changed. They now appeared as both Ira the Spider Deity and Serpentis the Snake Deity.
It's good to shed that nasty skin.
Serpentis is indeed skilled at crafting temporary forms that we can shed. It is one of his greatest abilities as a deity. Silent One, I am indeed Ira, the spider deity. And you? Well, you are at my mercy. You cannot escape at this point. Well, the very idea of escaping was an illusion. Once you enter my web, you cannot leave unless I decide it.
We mustn't forget to congratulate Aldora for her debut as my lesser deity ally.
Thanks. Your face is all blank. Don't you get it? The whole thing was a setup? Klein at the bar, Isla in the room, me at the window, the little attack. Yeah, all planned.
By me! You should be flattered. I've been waiting for years for someone to come along. You caught my eye. We deities can communicate with ease. We all agreed you'd be perfect. Perfect for what, you silently ask? Oh, my dear silent one, isn't it obvious?
Not to them, but they're probably bored stiff of listening to Ira all night. I bet that's why the wolf ran away from her.
Keep control of your bat, Serpentis, or I'll rip her wings off.
I'm not some flimsy fey prince. My wings don't tear so easily.
Come now, Aldora. Let's not pick a fight. We promised to help her, after all.
No, you did. I'm just helping you. Can't stand the old hag.
She is so precocious, isn't she? This is why she will never be a greater deity. Oh, but Silent One, the affairs of Serpentis and Aldora are not your concern. It seems you have not grasped the fortunate opportunity that is being presented to you, nor the purpose of our deception.
Allow me to elaborate, as this was all my idea. Silent One, it's not a lie that Oliver's wizarding qualities have gone. He is no longer a cleric. That leaves my dearest Ira in a delicate position. She must have a high cleric. It's just the way of things. What we told you about King Evergreen's story is completely true. So, as you can imagine, we're rightly being cautious and rebuilding slowly. And in the shadows, we need a real powerhouse to assist us. And that's you! You should be honored! You're the first of my friends who has been worthy of seeing Ira. I drain most of them and let them go about their business. Murder is messy, you know. Oh, maybe you don't.
You easily repelled Aldora's attack without much trouble, Silent One. While I may not be complimentary of her manners, I cannot deny that she is powerful. If you are able to repel the magic of a lesser deity, you are certainly capable of providing service to a greater one.
You're so condescending.
Silent One, you may feel anxious now, but once you become a wraith, you'll remember none of this. You will be trained as Oliver was. Then you will become my High Cleric. And I will rise to power once again. I'll have someone by my side.
And I will be able to exact my revenge on those winged vermin, who have now wronged me, not once, but twice.
They killed my precious people in the war. Then they destroyed my chance of creating a new deity, along with robbing me of my High Cleric.
Don't struggle. You haven't a chance against me. I'm as tough as I am good-looking.
Can't you just kill them and bring them back to life and get it over with?
You forget your place, lesser deity.
We don't have a lot of time. You've both revealed yourself. Someone's going to find...
Listen, Aldora, little tip. Don't interrupt Ira. Will you stop struggling, Silent One? I'm getting tired of this. Aldora, put them to sleep.
All right, if I have to. I really don't think we should stick around much longer. Nothing personal, Silent One, but it's time to say goodnight.
The Silent One continued to struggle and resist the deities, but then began to feel unnaturally tired. Despite their best efforts, they felt darkness pass over them. In their final moments of consciousness, before they fell into an unnatural sleep, they heard the spider deity utter,
"It will only hurt for a moment.